I know a lot of people are like, they shouldn't do it, but I saw the effects of not turning the power off.
Have a better contingency plan in place ahead of time instead of just telling the entire town you're turning off their power. Good luck.
Ultimately, is it worth it? I think I'd like to just hear straight from Xcel.
This has been everything from small businesses to large manufacturing operations to homeowners that didn't have heat. And so this is an all hands on deck.
It's a problem Denver 7 has been following closely as Xcel Energy implements more and more public safety power shutoffs, a tool the company uses to prevent sparking wildfires in dangerous weather conditions.
But Front Range businesses and community members say it's taking a toll on their wallets. So today, state lawmakers took the concerns of their constituents straight to the top. Our Colette Bordelon is at the Capitol tonight listening in on the committee hearing. And Colette, legislators did not let up.
They didn't let up, and let me just tell you, Colorado lawmakers, they were chomping at the bit to get to ask the president of Xcel Energy all of the concerns that they've heard from their own constituents about these public safety power shutoffs. And even in a hearing that lasted almost 5 hours this afternoon, it just wrapped up around 4:45, lawmakers did not get to all of those questions. Now, this is Robert Kinney, the man fielding those questions about businesses that lost revenue and residents that had to bundle up at home in the cold during those shutoffs. He mainly spoke about the shutoffs from December, where there were 2 back-to-back and another just this month. He says the lessons they learned in December were applied to the shutoff in January. He stressed several times that the company made the right decision in cutting off power in December, saying that once they inspected the system afterwards, there was damage to the equipment that easily could have started a wildfire. He told lawmakers the energy company is taking steps to improve by becoming more precise with what parts of the grid they de-energize, adding that there are plans to bury 50 miles of their lines in high-risk areas. But 2 lawmakers at least hit on questions about why the company is doing this.
How are you ensuring customers that your PSPS decisions aren't driven by litigation avoidance rather than actual fire risk?
We maintain that we didn't start the Marshall Fire. People are going to sue us regardless. So this is not a litigation avoidance technique. I don't know that there's any other way to assure people of that fact other than for me to say it.
Kinney told the committee several times that the very first public safety power shutoff was actually back in April of 2024, something we here at Denver 7 covered extensively. And coming up on Denver 7 at 6, hear from a member of the public who also had the chance to speak their mind today. In the Capitol, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Hopefully Xcel and the community can find a compromise on these power safety shutoffs. Colette, thank you for that report. And this has been an ongoing conversation in Boulder. Just last night, the city held a community meeting to discuss frustrations and potential plans moving forward. And you may remember last week we told you about how Boulder City Council approved a letter asking Xcel to reduce the frequency of shutoffs, improve infrastructure, and pay people back for any financial losses. This is a story we promise to stay on top of as it develops.